ready for your next act here at IFO9? All right, this is the improv troupe that's been around in Oklahoma for quite a long time.
Since 1995.
Ooh.
We've only got a new on that one.
Yes. All right, get those hands clapping. For the longest running troupe in Oklahoma,
Hi, thanks so much for staying. We're so glad that you're here. We couldn't do what we do if it wasn't for you.
Ryan, you know it's true.
We're everybody and their dog. This is Jonathan and Sue and Ann Lisette and Shane and I'm Kelly. And we need a suggestion for something you have to contain.
Anger.
Ooh, anger. What a great idea. Thank you.
I'm kind of an angry guy. You wouldn't know it to look at me unless you were riding with me during rush hour. Then I'm an expert at expletives. An expletive expert, they'd say. You sorry piece of...
You sorry piece of... I heard it every time after the soccer game because, you see, I was never really an athlete. I just liked that we played outside so I could pick up the dandelions and run to my mom in the field and say, look. See, I knew it was a weed, but the fact that it was ugly and everyone liked to step on it just made it all the more pretty to me, you know? My dad was the coach, and you can only imagine how well that went, because in the heat of the moment, he just forgot all of our names, and he would shout, "Damn it, Brandon, damn it!" Not one of our names was Brandon. Every time. I was never a successful goalie.
Every time I was never successful at all in showing my anger. I walked in once to a professor's office who I thought had treated me unfairly, and I started to cry. I mean, that wasn't what I wanted. That wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to stand my ground. I meant to state my case. And I got frustrated and cried. It just really broke down.
Broke down. And once I started to break down in tears, my body physically started to break down. And some things were happening. I became incontinent, couldn't control my limbs. Basically, it's like a car breaking down, so it's doing unpredictable things, but instead it's your body.
Instead, it's your body. And I said, look, you've got to go for some counseling. I mean, really, whatever's going on with your mind is going to be reflective in your body. So I just want you to breathe. That's what they said. Just want you to breathe. So I tried to breathe. There, how's that? That didn't work. So it was deep breathing. We have to deep breathe. It just made me madder. So we took turns deep breathing. I would deep breathe, and they would deep breathe.
Deep breathe. Deep breaths. But go ahead.
Oh, that's good.
Have a seat.
That's fantastic, yeah.
Here, warm this up. And go ahead. Who is in there with you?
I don't know, I adopted him a month ago.
What's his name?
Harold.
Yes, yes it is. And how do you...
And after you found out that your cancer's name was Harold, what did you do?
Oh, gosh, that's a great question. Here, why don't we ask Harold?
He cried. He got really mad. He went to the doctor. He tried to state his case. He was firm, but then he just broke down. And what did he do after that?
So, you just broke down
Yeah.
right in front of everybody.
Yeah. I was so angry that the tears, they started flowing. And then some other things started flowing. Earwax was coming out. Some snot. I literally,
That's
everything was breaking
I
down.
didn't want to know that, Candace. Your affairs at work have got to stop.
Listen, I will stop the affairs, okay,
Mm-hmm.
when you propose.
Are you ready to go, sweetheart?
Yes, I am.
Bye.
later.
Oh, Janice, I'll see you later tomorrow night.
Oh, thanks, sweetheart.
So, I'm not what I thought I was.
I'm Paul, I'm sorry to interrupt your break.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just finishing some of Janice's work.
You're finishing Janice's work?
Yeah.
Is this the first time you've done that?
No,
You've been doing Janice's work?
yeah, she's always out on a new date with somebody else, so I have to finish her work every day. I'm not what I thought I was. I am the world's worst employee.
No, you're not. You work harder than
No,
she
it's
does.
Janice. This is
Oh,
Janice.
that's great.
Yes.
She's going to be furious.
Excuse me, are you doing Janice's work today?
Yes.
Yes, here's your mail.
Thank you.
I'll see if she has any more stuff for you to do.
Okay.
I feel like we should be mad.
We should. But polyamory is just, you know,
It just
it's for
feels
me. It
right,
feels
yeah,
right. I was
like-
gonna say that. I was saying.
That's the whole point. Is this whole like synchronization?
Oh yeah,
Synchronization. That's what for you to say with me. Then. It's the whole synchronization. Yeah, exactly like that. You know, it's weird
So,
because
Well,
I'm
I'm sorry,
you're
we're
on the
bottom of the list.
Oh.
So this
I
is
wasn't.
the
That
first
wasn't
of
the
many.
same.
Honey, look at the neighbors. They're arguing again.
Wow.
Well, are we gonna put on a show?
Well,
We might as well make it big for them.
Look through the top line.
I'm on the bottom of the list.
Oh, they're really angry.
Ah!
Ooh, I saw that.
Good.
now I'm gonna physically throw you out.
Okay, I'm ready
Okay,
for
I'm gonna
this.
physically.
I'm never leaving. You can't get rid of me. That's really great. That's really great. I'm really impressed.
Help me.
Got him,
Like
got him.
Professor-
1, 2, 3. Oh!
That gotta hurt. Oh, shit.
Way to
When you
go!
get rid of him, he's an asshole.
Are you crying?
A little bit.
And those neighbors had been watching us, and I didn't know it.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. What is it you wanted the neighbors to do? Join in?
Absolutely not. We were trying to have a romantic evening out by the pool. That's why the lights were turned down. That's why there were no...
You weren't wearing anything, were you?
Well, no.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to see the video? It's on YouTube. It's streaming.
Did you do that?
No, I did not. It was your neighbors. Oh, they've got a good view. What were they, on the chimney?
Well, yeah.
And you were, oh, the teeter-totter. Oh my God, the teeter-totter.
Well, you know, we were...
Who's pushing that up and down? I see the two of you, but there's got to be somebody on the other
Well,
end.
yeah, there is, but I don't...
Yeah, and that's where it loops.
Yeah, well...
And then we go right back to, yeah.
Well, you know that girl we met at Walmart?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Sadie.
Yeah, that's the one. Well, she came in later, and she had a hydraulic thing. She said that would get us high, and it did.
Yeah, the aluminum foil is right over here.
What?
Aluminum foil. But listen, didn't you need some of that rental track all the way up there?
Yeah, I did.
Look, I've got this cherry picker.
You're gonna do all this just for me?
I have a license.
You sure do. Wow.
My name's Sadie.
Hi, Sadie. Wow, you really get up there in the clouds, don't you, on that thing? Wow.
Dad, feel free to stand.
I'm here for you, son.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just really disappointed. The behaviors you've displayed lately are not that of a functioning adult.
I like to go on dates.
And that's fine.
I like to drink.
And that's fine. Drinking is fine. Dates are fine.
I enjoy partial nudities.
That's also fine within selected parts of the community, but you can't conglomerate all of those things when you go to... No, Dad, you see, this is my bedroom, and I would really like for you to...
comfortable. Hey, how's it going over there?
God, Dad, please stop it. You know I'm trying to get to know Janice. She just lives down the street. Hey, Janice's mom. Oh, she said I could call her Melanie. Hey, Melanie. How are you? Oh, he's...
Son, you gotta loosen up. For instance, this ancient speaker that you sit on, use it for a chair in your room.
It's hip.
It's a little old-fashioned. And your powdered wig, that's old-fashioned as well. People don't like that. They look at you strange. I've seen them.
Well, I'm sorry if I'm just trying to stick with what I know works. You and your liberal idea.
It was a mistake for you.
Progressive change.
So you have a son,
I do.
but he's from.
He's a full man.
I like going on dates with you.
Mm-hmm.
This date at the promenade
Yes?
is
Oh,
going well.
can you hang on a second?
Yeah.
I like partial nudity. Did I ever tell you
You
that?
can tell me that. I shouldn't have said it was going well. Oh my gosh.
These are swimming trunks.
Right.
Not-
Some would call it a Speedo.
Speedo, yeah.
It's not the brand Speedo, but it's the bikini type.
See, I already start to stand differently, and how much more comfortable do I look?
Yes.
Oh. Hey,
Excuse me.
yeah.
Is there a problem here?
No, officer.
Out
He
in
and
the
I are.
park and-
Yeah. No, we are.
No
enjoying
problem.
this walk in the
Right,
park.
I'm just wondering why you are
Completely dressed.
Yes.
See, he's wondering
Do you
already.
like to abide by the law?
I do.
You do.
So
I must demand that you take off your clothes.
Partially
Okay.
dressed. This is a partially dressed park.
Okay.
All right, that's some defiance right there. That's
This
a
is
fine
getting
word.
headline worthy.
A little-
There's rape culture involved. There's police brutality.
$350. Thanks for taking that.
There's
Police harassment.
police harassment.
I wouldn't say that, but he's got guns.
I would say that.
Guns in America. Okay, I'm trying to reply to this. Look at this. Two men asking me to take my clothes off in the park.
We underline ask.
Underline? Okay, rude.
And cross out two men and emphasize your government.
Okay.
So they asked you to get nude, or they just got nude?
Both. They got nude and then insisted because they were nude that, equal pay. So I had to get nude. They were saying they were feminists and they were all for
But it's
it.
not really fair because men can walk around without shirts. Women, it's frowned on.
That's my point.
It's not fair.
As soon as, and I wanted to get nude, okay? I did, but I knew as soon as I did, there would be the slut shaming.
Of course.
You asked for it, and
How were you
you're
dressed?
in
Well,
the
I was naked.
Oh,
well.
okay, exactly.
Yeah.
When I'm naked, I've got no case.
You're absolutely right. And it's weird when you come into court like that. With
Are
all
you guys ready?
Yes.
Well, they've got the pool warmed up. It's supposed to be right at the right temperature.
Yes.
So when we get to the water's edge here at the colony,
Yeah.
we want to just pull our towels off at the same time.
Yes, and you promised me there's no straight white males there.
No, not a single one.
Okay, good to know.
So let's practice without practicing.
Okay.
Okay. So when music comes on.
Okay, so it's a music cue, yeah.
Right. What song were we going to use again?
We were gonna use Snowblind by Styx.
Yeah, that's right.
good.
Get out of your car!
What the heck?
Get out of your car!
What?
How dare you cut me off!
How dare you exist? If you hadn't existed, if you hadn't been there, I wouldn't have cut you off. You shouldn't be in the row in the first place. Look at you.
My mom gave birth to me!
That's right. And she didn't raise you to have
small children coming through here. You can yell at her, but keep it G-rated.
Please keep
Yell anything you want, G-rated.
Where do you, what? Where do you get off holding this?
Excuse me, mister.
What?
I don't think he's allowed to be
Very
in the
nice,
church.
Leslie.
You need to go.
God, people are being so nice to me. Son of a bitch.
Slow
What?
down. Children are crossing here.
You're being too calm.
Excuse me,
What?
do you understand what mothers go through at pickup lines? Okay? Have you ever picked up a small child from an elementary school? It's hell. So this is your punishment.
What? Get out of your car! Where do you get off using?
G-rated.
Using-
G-rated.
That's some horseshit.
So I was waiting for little Janice by the bus stop, and she didn't get off the bus. And so I went up to the school, and I went right into that office.
Right.
And I said, what is going on here? You don't understand what we parents go through. And if your bus drivers are going to leave our children on the bus, at the end of the day, I don't know what to do.
Listen, as a traffic therapist, I understand life. And I have a whole, clientele based around school pickup.
Okay.
And road rage specifically, okay?
Should I just
So
breathe?
I have some exercise, I've got some breathing.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Lamaze? It's a brochure here. You remember when you had the child?
Yes.
Breathe like you're having a child. Yes. No. Whoa, that's a lot.
You think they'll ever get us off the bus?
No.
Are we gonna die here?
Yeah, that's why I'm sitting in the driver's seat. Because they're never coming back, and I can sit anywhere I want to in the bus. Of course, it's only.
Guys want Nutter Butters?
You can come over to the closer
What?
side of the bus.
Can I come in first?
You can come in, you can open the door.
The park bench is super uncomfortable. I'm gonna take my portable seat with me too.
This is really not an area for sitting or standing.
Well-
Of course, the bus isn't moving, and
No, I don't-
we're going to die here, so.
So
it's all
I'm
right.
okay with this.
You're okay
Here's
with
a
that?
Nutter Butter.
Thank you.
Do you have tradesies? Here you go.
I've got half a Capri Sun.
Have you ever had mono?
Mono.
Okay, good.
Here's half a box of raisins.
I'll take it.
I still have some spinach left from my lunch tray.
Oh, that's good. Do you have some aluminum foil?
No, I just stuck it in my pocket.
I have some aluminum foil. Just
Well, here's the driver's stun gun.
Oh, cool.
your mom makes good spinach.
Thank you.
Stinks.
Does smell like skunk.
It does.
Spinach. Popeye does it, so.
It can make you strong, you can break out.
I found them. They were in the bus barn, still on the bus.
What in heaven's name were they still on the bus for?
You were such a good mother. You parented so well that
Yes.
they knew not to speak up about anything. They never said anything. They were in the back of the bus. They felt, retaliation.
I phrased
You
pacifist.
phrased pacifist.
Oh,
No, I know. But it's through some therapy. It can be corrected. Okay?
Will they ever be normal?
They will, but they'll be libertarian.
So, Jolene, go ahead and sit down. You talked with Mrs. Haversham about her child
I have.
and the bus incident.
Yes, smoothed it all over.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but we're having to let you go. This is not a position that we can really sustain. A therapist, a bus, a traffic therapist is, it's the
You are
city won't allow us to keep your
You
position.
are oversimplifying. I know you hired me as a traffic therapist.
Mhm.
However, I have since added on the roles of investigator, traffic coordinator,
And all those are personal development online courses. I
Yes.
understand that,
Yes.
but I
You can also add crossing guard here.
Okay.
see
So
that's
there-
another reason is that this is the third crossing guard in a week.
They fired you and the crossing guard.
No, she quit, and then I took her job for like 5 seconds.
And then they fired you. So by turn firing the crossing guard. Man, I am enraged. Aren't you enraged? I am enraged.
I am emotionally, but I'm kind of a pacifist, so I know not to,
We should be swift. We should be swift. And I know just in your line, we should be swift, we should be thorough, we should be effective. We need to implement change. You need to post a Facebook status.
I think you're right, but I'm going to ask you to do it because, again, you have the white male privilege. You can say anything.
You're right. I get away with all. You should see my Twitter blackmail.
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to say?
I remember you got blocked from more Twitters than anyone else ever.
It's a record.
Yes. Show me that one where you say that women deserve to be
And I just left it.
kitchens.
Yeah. See, 1,000 dislikes,
Yeah, yeah.
which wasn't even in existence.
Mom.
So
I want to show you something on the computer.
Oh.
Look at these
Oh.
people on the teeter-totter.
That's not a teeter-totter, honey. Oh, right. We're just gonna
That's a
expect that.
Oh, you have a
teeter-totter.
watch for later list.
What? What is it?
I don't trust it.
Good. That's where we start. Lack of trust.
Excellent.
You want to bring out your anger and your feelings of mistrust
Good.
and any
Okay, I'm ready to be your anger.
free. I can't even say it. It's making me mad.
Free-floating anxiety?
Oh no, hostility. That's what we're looking for. It's a little, the big H.
Will you be the anxiety?
Yeah, man.
I'm anger. Okay,
I
go.
can be anxious.
Ramp it up a little. Ramp it up a little.
Yeah, man.
Anger.
Oh.
Okay. Pick one.
I
Pick one.
like hostility.
Okay.
He's relaxed.
You're on a date with hostility. Go.
So I really like this movie.
It's okay.
Is that hostile? I really hate this.
So we had you take our special test.
Yeah.
The
How'd I do?
well, it was pretty simple. It's one of those pass-fail, but we call it fight or flight.
Oh,
Yeah.
which did I do?
You don't remember?
I flew like a bird.
Immediately after you fought and killed someone. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
sad.
actually a fight, then flight, because
True.
you fled the county.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he was standing there partially nude.
And that was reason enough to kill.
That's what I thought.
Exactly.
Excuse me. Get out of the car.
I'm out, and I never ride with you ever again.
Go ahead.
You should not.
Get out.
No.
Go. Get out.
Who was that?
That's my daughter. Go.